Hi, everybody. Welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. It's Tuesday, August 29th. Can you believe it? It's almost September. I can't believe where the summer has gone to. Um, and I'm back. I was away for 5 days, I think, in Las Vegas for the Stampin' Up! Backstage event, which was absolutely amazing. It was so hot in Vegas, but luckily we were inside most of the time. Got a little bit of time to spend around the pool on the first day because we didn't start until the evening. But once we started, it was full on. Oh gosh, I learned so much and met so many people. It was amazing. And I am so honored to be invited to present on one of the breakout sessions. So that was amazing for me, scary, but amazing to be presenting in front of, I think there was about 600 people in the audience, which was very scary. But I got through it. I didn't fall, I didn't faint, and it was all great, all good. All right, but I'm back on the schedule. So today is a sketch challenge, and yeah, I've missed doing these. So I'm back on schedule. So sketch challenge today, technique tomorrow, and then Thursday I'll be showing you the cards that will be part of the make and take kit for as a thank you for orders in the first 2 weeks of September. All right, let's get started. I'll show you the sketch. Today I'm using a couple of products I haven't used before. Actually, well, I've used the deckled circles a little bit, but the stamp set I'm using is called Cheers to the Season. And I'm kind of excited to use this one. So let me switch over and I'll show you the sketch and then we'll get started. All right, so this is the sketch. Hey, Wendy, welcome. Thanks. Yeah, it was really fun. It was very much an honor to be invited to present. I've known about it, of course, because we've been practicing for a couple of months now. But many people, because we were asked not to share, didn't know about it until Vegas, which was kind of cool. All right, so this is the sketch. So the card base, I've said 5.5 by 8.5, but it could be 4.25 by 11, which is what mine is. The first layer, which in my sketch is blue, is 4 inches by 5.25. And then you have two pieces that are 3 inches by 4 inches. So these are the two kind of that are offset at an angle. A circle that's about 2 by 2 can be another shape. I've got a circle in my sketch, but some shape that goes there. And then a sentiment piece that I've said is 1 inch by 2 inches, whatever works for your sentiment. I'm actually not going to use a sentiment because my stamp has a sentiment on it. So, and I'll show you that in just a minute. All right. So this is the Cheers to the Season stamp set. It is a distinctive stamp set, which is really cool. And it's got 3 different seasons. So Christmas, obviously, Thanksgiving, or just, being thankful, gratitude. And then this could be anything. It could be a birthday. It could be New Year's. I saw these, or I saw some samples using this stamp set on the ship when we were on the incentive trip. And I fell in love with it then. And I'm going to have fun playing with it. And I'm combining it, I think, with the deckled circles. Now, these are absolutely amazing. There are 14 different circles, including this very large one, which, if you stay tuned, one of these days I'm going to show you how to make a card using this big one. But it's really nice to have circles back, and these are the deckled circles, so you kind of get the rough edge. I've gone ahead and cut this. I don't know if you can see that. It's just not kind of the smooth edge. It's not stitched compared to the other circles that we have, or had, I guess. We don't have them. We have the stitched, the stylish shapes ones. Okay, now I'm going to use some of the products from the All About Autumn suite. So I am in love with this All About Autumn suite. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. So I thought I'd combine this because I'm going to make a card using the So Thankful stamp. So I've got a piece of copper clay that is 4.25 by 11, and we're going to score it. My trimmer back in position so it scores correctly. I'm going to score it at 5.5. So if your piece is for 5.5 by 8.5, you would score it at 4.25. And then, as always, fold into the raised line or the mountain. Okay, so that's my card base. This is the oxidized copper specialty paper that is part of the All About Autumn suite. It comes in 2 different colors. So this one is the copper clay one. There is also one that is Pretty Peacock, but I'm going to use, I'm going to kind of stick to the copper clay colors. So this is going to adhere on. So if you hadn't heard, the All About Autumn is the suite that I'm using for the club in September. And so in the card club, the cost is $45 local or $50 mailed. You get 3 cards, plus you get half a package of the designer series paper. So this is one of the pieces from the All About Autumn. You don't get the specialty paper, but you get this beautiful designer series paper, which is specialty paper. Half a pack of that, half a pack of these speckled dots. I've already used a whole bunch of I've actually used all of the ones that are kind of crumb cake. And you get the distressed, and I don't have them here, it's the distressed tile embossing folder. So again, it's $45 in person or $50 by mail. And with it, you get, either way, you get the PDF and a video of the recording. All right, so these are my 2 pieces that are cut 3 by 4, and they're going to be at an angle, like was in my sketch. So we'll just put these down like that. And I'm going to use this one, these autumn pictures. This paper is absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh. I think I said on another live, I don't typically do, like, I often buy autumn suites, but I don't typically do very well with autumn suites because I have a hard time with them. But this one I'm having so much fun with. Okay, so I did cut out one. This is the 4th smallest of the deckled rectangles. It's going to maybe go there. This is for the inside. And of course, I forgot a piece of Very Vanilla. Hang on for a sec. Where's my Very Vanilla? All right. Have to be able to stamp my main image. Now I'm going to use this So Thankful image, and I'm going to cut it out. So I'm going to stamp it using copper clay. So we're going to ink this up. Like I said, it's a distinctive stamp, so it's kind of cool. Isn't that pretty? It's not a perfect image. It's not meant to be a perfect image. And so I just love the distinctive stamps. So I'm going to cut this out. There are no dies with this, but I'm just going to take and fussy cut, and I just kind of steer with the hand that's holding the paper. And I'm just going to kind of cut, leave just a little peekaboo of the Very Vanilla edge on this. I could have cut one of the deckled rectangles that was bigger, but I don't mind fussy cutting. I know a lot of you don't like fussy cutting. So if you don't like fussy cutting, then stamp on the Very Vanilla and then cut it out with a circle or even a square, some kind of shape that you've got that would fit this particular image. All right, getting there. I feel like I'm out of practice here after 5 days away from everybody. We had so much fun. Like I was saying, Stampin' Up! Does amazing events. So not only were the speakers amazing, they treated us so well. And on the last night for the wrap-up party, they took 700 of us, which is amazing, to the Mirage to see the, I think it's called Love Beatles. It's the Cirque du Soleil Beatles show. Hey, Nancy. Oh my gosh, it was just so amazing. All right, so I'm gonna pop that up on my deckled circle. Again, if you wanted to, you could use a bigger circle. I've used about a 2-inch circle, so I don't have a lot of it showing, but I have a little bit of it showing behind my piece. Now, like I said, I'm not putting a sentiment on mine. My sketch says that I have a sentiment of about 1. Well, it doesn't, it's white, so you assume a sentiment, but a piece that's 1 by 2. I am using, look at this amazing ribbon. This is 1 inch wide. It is the ribbon that comes in this suite is this kind of natural wide ribbon and then a copper ribbon. So I am going to cut about a 2-inch piece. Lots of ways to interpret sketches. So I've got a piece here that is 1 inch by about 2 inches. And I've got a piece of the copper. So I'm going to use it. Thanks, Nancy. And I am going to use just a little bit of Stampin' Seal to attach my piece of copper ribbon along there. Now, on my picture, on my sketch, it's actually above. I'm going to actually change it up just a little bit and put it below my, or underneath my stamped image, just because I think it looks better like that. Kind of like that. And we'll use dimensionals for the circle. This is one of those suites, at least in my opinion, that it's hard to make an ugly card. There are a few that come around like this, you know, hues of happiness. I'm trying to think of other ones, but there's been a few that are like that. This is one of those. It's just so pretty, this All About Autumn suite. And it's kind of cool that you can combine it with, you know, a different stamp set in this case. All right, now I cut a piece like I often do when I have a little bit extra of my designer series paper. I trim a piece off. So this piece is 3/4 of an inch by 4. And it's just going to go on the bottom of the inside of the card. So my inside is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Let's get that up. There we go. Yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this suite. It's definitely feeling more like autumn here. There was lots of rain and lightning and thunder overnight, which is kind of scary, but yeah, lots of rain. So hopefully there aren't any new fires or too many new fires. Expressions of ink, that's another one, Nancy, you're right. All right, so these speckled dots come in copper clay. The crumb cake ones, I've used all of them, Moody Mauve and Old Olive. So I'm going to use some of the copper clay ones because that's kind of the ones I have left that match with this card. There we go. All right, so let's just bring my sketch back. It's pretty close to my sketch. The only thing I did slightly different was for this, I didn't include that what would typically be a sentiment piece, and I actually put my circle image over top of it. So sketches are just, you know, kind of guidelines for you to use. But there you go. There is a card featuring the cheers of the season and the deckled circles. Actually, it's not a bundle. So it's I think it's on the same page in the catalog, but it actually isn't a bundle. So the dies, the deckled circles dies are standalone, and then the stamp set is standalone, and then the paper is part of the All About Autumn. The paper, embellishments, and ribbon. Don't forget, I've got a paper share. If you live in Canada and you're interested in the, well, it's not just a paper share, a product share. And so you can sign up for either the designer series paper, specialty paper, ribbon, embellishments, one or any, or if you do the all, I want it all option, you will get a host stamp set of your from either the mini catalog or the annual catalog as my thank you for that. So you can sign up for that up until September 5th and pay by September 5th. So let me know if you're interested. I can certainly get you the sign up sheet. Also, if you're interested in the monthly club that's coming up all about autumn, sign up is open until September 10th. Thanks, Wendy. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Now, tomorrow I will be live at 2 o'clock Pacific with a technique. And then Thursday, I'll show you the cards that you will get in the Make and Take kit if you put an order in with me from September 1st to 15th as my thank you gift. So, all right, everybody, thanks so much for joining me. Hope you have a great day. Happy stamping. Bye.